Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to the Padres podcast, guys. Yes, it has been quite a while since I have done a Padres video on my other Padres channel here on YouTube. But before we get into any of that, first and foremost, guys, make sure that you guys hit that like button. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. Really helps out the channel, guys. Before anything, guys, do those things for me. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button. And hit that comment button, guys. Comment really helps out the YouTube algorithm, guys. All right. So, we are going to dive into right into some Padres talk, guys. Yes, we are going to dive right in here. No messing around. No messing about here, guys, on this channel here, guys. No messing around. All right. Padres, as it sits right now, they are currently, let's look it up here. They are currently, as it sits right now, the Padres this is before going into their their 3-game series tonight against the New York Mets in New York. Obviously not in Queens. So as it sits right now at this current moment, at this current juncture right now, the Padres are currently, looking at the standings, 2 games back of the Los Angeles Dodgers for that National League West title. They're 2 games back. Okay? 2 games back. And if we go to the wild card standings, if we go to the wild card here, so 2 games back of the Dodgers right now, and currently the Padres are 5 up on the Mets for that second wild card spot. Now, so this is a huge game this weekend, or not? This week, starting tonight. This 3-game series against the New York Mets is huge, because not only can they gain ground, but separate themselves in this 3-game series from the New York Mets and go ahead even more in the wild card standings. But they could almost, in this 3-game series, almost pretty much knock the Mets out of playoff contention, because right now they're 5 games up. So you figure if they win, if they win the series, that'll put them. If they win tonight, that'll put them 5.5. If my math is right, that'll put them 5.5 up. That'll put them 5.5 games up on the 5.5 games up on the Mets. Then if they win the next 2, that'll put them a full 6 games. And if they go all out and just take the series, then we're looking at the Padres being a full 6.5 or so, 6.5 or so games up on the New York Mets, and pretty much knocking the Mets out of playoff contention. And that's kind of what we want to do here, right? We want, in this series, we really want to knock the Mets out of playoff contention. Now, us being 2 games back of the Dodgers, looking at the Dodgers, well, see, looking at the Padres remaining schedule, if we go and look at the Padres, remaining schedule, they've got the Mets today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Then they go to Chicago and play the White Sox for 1, 2, 3. And then they go to Milwaukee and play Milwaukee. Play Milwaukee for 3. And then come back and finish up against the Diamondbacks. Or no, I'm sorry. They come back home, play 3 against the Brewers here at home, and then go to come back, stay here, and play the Diamondbacks for 3. So these games right here, these 3 games against the Mets are absolutely crucial this week. These next 3 games are huge because the Padres could really separate themselves. The Padres here could really separate themselves. Going forward. So let's kind of look at the. I know not a lot of people are stats people. I know I'm not really a stats guy. But Michael King is going tonight, or this afternoon, with a 4-2 record, a 2.87 ERA, 67 strikeouts, a 1.07 WHIP, and 20 base on balls. And he's going up against Clay. I believe it is Clay Holmes that he's going up against. He's going up against Holmes, who's 11-8, a 3.75 ERA. 122 strikeouts, a 135 WHIP, and 62 base on balls. So with that being said, I think I think the Padres, we've got to, this series, we've got to be patient. Patient at the plate. For one, not swing at everything, which is what we've been doing really good at that. Fernando's been being Fernando. Manny's been Manny. Manny's got 25 home runs. Fernando's got, I don't remember how many. Fernando's got 20 plus home runs, 30 plus stolen bases. And he's just been, Fernando's been being Fernando. I think he's finally found it. Now, what I want to see, I want to see more from, I want to see Luis Arraez. Arraez has been striking out, lately. He's not been, not really been being Luis Arraez, right? So this series, I think we really got to see more from. We got to see more from Fernando. Or not Fernando. We got to see more from Arraez. I want to continue to see Jackson Merrill keep doing what he's doing. I want to see Manny continue to do what he's doing. I want to see Fernando continue to do what he's doing. And I don't know what the lineup looks like just yet. The lineup hasn't come out yet. But if we look at things, like I said, if we look at the Padres' current stats here, okay. Let's pull up the Padres. Let's pull up Padres stats here. So after 150 games, the Padres as a team have scored 641 runs, have 12 hits, 1,262 as a team, okay? As a team, they've got 1,262 hits, okay? And two doubles, 242, 18 triples, and a hitting rate, or HR of 107. They've got 604 RBIs, 478 base on balls. Okay, stolen bases, 1,065 as a team. Stolen bases. Okay, that's all. 99 stolen bases, 27 complete games. Or no, CS is okay, caught stealing. So they've been caught let's see here. Caught stealing, we've been caught 27 times, so we got to cut that down. And as a team, we are hitting currently 321 as a team, which is really good. On base percentage, our on base percentage is 388, and our slug, our slug is 388, and our OP we currently have a 759 OPS. Okay, so all that to say, those are some really good stats. Those are some decent stats. Like I said, we currently, like I said, we're currently our slug right now. Guys have been really hitting the ball well. We got a 388 slug right now. But I want to see more, because right now the Mets, going in today, the Mets have a 426 slug. Okay. The Giants, just looking at these other teams right now, the Giants, a 388 slug. Let's look at the Diamondbacks. Okay, the Diamondbacks right now, they are hitting at their slug, they're hitting at a 435 clip right now for their slug. Okay, and then of course we have the Los Angeles Dodgers right now, who are hitting at a 439 slug right now. And so we're sitting right now at a 388. So I want to see our slug. I want to see our slug percentage go up just a little bit. We definitely want to see improvement there in our slug. But I mean, all these numbers, if you look at all these numbers are relatively good numbers. These are relatively, like I said, these are relatively good numbers going into the last 2 weeks of the season. But we definitely need to improve on said slug. And I don't know, I'm not sure who's going, I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure what the lineup looks like at this current juncture. I don't know, I don't know if Arise is in, after what happened, after Arise got hit in the head with that baseball. So I don't know what his status is going to be for the game. I don't know if he's not sure if he's going to be on the, not sure if he's, if he's day to day, or if he's gonna go on the IL. But with strength of schedule, I definitely think that we probably have the we probably have the easiest route, in my opinion, to the playoffs. Our magic number is down to 6. So if we just keep playing our brand of baseball. We keep playing the Padre brand of baseball. We're going to win. We have to remember, not try thinking about catching the Dodgers, because I don't think we could catch them. It's not out of the realm of possibility. It's definitely reality being 2 games back. It's definitely a reality that we could catch the Dodgers being 2 games back. But we got the Mets for 3. We go to Chicago. Then we come back home. We play the Brewers, and we finish off with the Diamondbacks. And I believe the Dodgers finish off with the Mariners. And the Mariners, the Mariners have definitely got something to fight for. They're playing. They themselves are playing for a playoff spot in their division, right? They themselves are the Diamondbacks themselves are playing for a playoff spot. So, or the Mariners are playing for the Mariners themselves are playing for a playoff spot. So, like I said, as far as at least strength of schedule goes, I think we probably have the easiest route to the playoffs to get that second wild card. Now, if we can go into New York tonight and these next 3 games, tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday, and go in and absolutely own the New York Mets, absolutely just railroad the New York Mets, and just take the series, sweep them, because when the Mets came in earlier this year, we swept them as well. We swept them when they came here. And I think that we can go in there and sweep the Mets. I don't think that is out of the realm of possibility that we go in and sweep the Mets, because the Mets have been struggling lately. The Mets have not been doing really well. The Mets have been struggling. So I think that we're catching the Mets at a really good time. But here's the other thing too. I want to talk about the bullpen a minute, because the bullpen, or our starters actually, we need Michael King to go at least 6 tonight. Michael King needs to go at least 6 innings. Going into tonight, we need at least 6 from Michael King, because we've really had to rely on that bullpen. And I really think that if Michael King goes 6, that's really gonna save the bullpen a lot. We won't have to rely so much on the bullpen if Michael King can go 6, and if Michael King just comes out and just absolutely shoves tonight. That's what Michael King needs to do this afternoon. He needs to come out and just shove tonight and absolutely just do his thing, locate his pitches, be on point, be on target, locate, and and go at least 6 innings. Because I don't want to get into the bullpen in like the 4th inning and have to tax that bullpen the first game of the series. I don't want to do that. We've had to do that quite consistently, pretty regularly. We've had to do that with our bullpen, and I don't want to do that with our bullpen. I don't want to tax that bullpen, even though we've got the best bullpen in all of Major League Baseball. I mean, our bullpen is lights out. Our bullpen is shut down. Has shut down stuff. Our bullpen is one of the top bullpens in all, like I said, in all of Major League Baseball. But at the same time, I don't want to get into that bullpen so soon. In like the 4th inning, I don't want to have to get into that bullpen. I would like to not have to get into that bullpen till the 6th inning, and then going into the 6th inning, Morahone, and however Schilt wants to work it, however Schilt wants to utilize the bullpen tonight. But at the same time, if Michael King's struggling, we have to get into that bullpen. I'm not overly worried. I just don't want to have to do it. Multiple times throughout this series. I would like to avoid it altogether completely. But that being said, I don't know how Michael King's going to do. He's been doing pretty all right. Pretty okay. I can't remember how many innings he went. I can't remember how many he went his last start. I don't remember how many innings he went his last start. But it's gonna be incumbent on Michael King to go at least 6 tonight and save that bullpen and go in and let our bullpen do its thing. Now, good news on Manny. As you got Manny had the day. Manny had the last game. Manny had the day off. And then they had an off day yesterday. So we should see Manny Machado in the lineup tonight. And Manny just doing Manny things. Manny's just being Manny. So I'm looking forward to a really good performance from. I'm looking for a really good performance from Manny tonight. And like I said, going in tonight, we've got to go in and we've got to dominate this game tonight. We've got to knock the Mets out of contention. Got to knock the Mets out. We're 5 up. We've got to control. We've got to knock them out. We've got to knock the Mets out of contention. And if anything concerns me, if any team worries me at all, it's the Diamondbacks. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm just trying to kind of give you guys my thoughts on the whole thing. Coming back home, if any team worries me a little bit, it's the Diamondbacks because they are so scrappy. To as we face the Diamondbacks to finish out the regular season, if anything, the Diamondbacks concern me just a little bit. So I hope that that by the time that we get to September, get to the Diamondback series, that we are far enough ahead of the Mets that we are that we have sealed that playoff spot, sealed that playoff berth, and we don't have to worry about it. But I think by the time by the time that we get through the White Sox, though, I think that playoff spot will be should be solidified. I think that we'll be in that playoff spot by the time, because our magic number, like I said, our magic number is down to 6. So if figure we take the series, we beat the Mets tonight, that puts it down to 5. And we win the next night, win tomorrow, that puts it down to 4. And we win Thursday, that puts it down to 3. So by the time that we go into the White Sox series, we could be down to magic number could be down to 2 to clinch a playoff berth. And once we clinch the playoff berth, we don't have to worry about it. So I want to get this done, like these next 3 series. I want to have that playoff berth clinched. I would like to have that playoff berth clinched, so we know where we're gonna sit, where we're gonna be seated. So I think that this could happen. We could definitely do that. These next 6 games against the Mets and the Chicago White Sox. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. I will make sure that I get another Padres video out, guys. I will work on this channel as well, guys. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers on this channel as well, guys. Really help out. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this series tonight and the next series going forward, and the whole month of September as we wrap up the regular season. Let me know where you guys think that we are going to seed, who you think we're going to play, all that good stuff. I will catch you guys in the next one. Let's go Padres!